Hello everyone, my name is Mony Dragon. I am the lead game developer here at Dragonland Studios. Today I wanted to give a brief introduction and overview of our new Unity asset, TBS 2D turn-based battle system. This system is designed for beginners and advanced users alike. With this system, you can get started creating 2D RPGs or similar game types. There are several features this system includes as of version 0.8.3.0. A side view battle system, customizable abilities, items, and status effects, an ability system with customizable loot, and a victory screen that shows experience gained in gold and items, levels and progression with customizable level curve and level progression stats and abilities, static and random encounters, a character menu UI with the ability to use and equip items, and more features being developed for future releases. Alright. To get started, we're going to go ahead and create a new Unity project. And from there, we're going to go ahead and get the asset imported and set up. So I'm currently using Unity version 2021.3.0 F1, but you should be fine if you're using anything 2021.3 or later. So I'm going to go ahead and create a 2D core project. Going to get that created right now. Waiting for that to load up here. Alright, the project is loaded up now. As you can see, we just have an empty project here. So to get started, usually you're going to want to import the package from the package manager. I don't currently have it in the package manager, but I will go ahead and show you where to go to do that. Go to Window, Package Manager, and then you want to go to where it says Packages and click My Assets. You want to be signed in. You'll search TBS, which will show up in here. Then you'll be able to select it. Be able to click download and import. I'm manually going to be importing the package on my machine. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up and import it in. It's going to be the same process other than the package manager, since I'm not downloading it from the Unity Asset Store. The version that I'm importing as of releasing this video is version 0.8.3.0. Clicking import. And it's going to see all the files to overwrite. Click import. Waiting for that to import over. Alright, perfect. Now the asset is imported. You'll see a few folders added to the project. You'll see DLS, TBS, and this is all the folders inside of there that is pertaining to the project, to the asset. To get started, you can open up the documentation file located under DLS, TBS, documentation, _documentation. You can open up the PDF file or the docx file, whatever works for you. You can open that up and you can access our API documentation, or you can access the TBS YouTube tutorial playlist. And if you go through this step by step, you can set up items and abilities and stats effects and get you all configured and set up for what you need to do to get you started working with the system. We're going to open up the demo scene and open the demo scene. It's going to prompt you for TMP importer. If you haven't already imported this yet, you want to import TMP Essentials because we're using TextMesh Pro. So go ahead and import that. And click play. Alright, here we can go ahead and open up the menu by pressing escape or clicking the menu button. As you can see, you have player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. And you have items, equipment, skills, magic, status, and return. You want to be making sure that your aspect ratio is set to 16:9. Everything is set up for that for this project as of 0.8.3.0. Let's get into a battle. The active player is going to be highlighted in yellow. So currently it's player 3's turn. We can go ahead and attack. We can select the enemy to attack, and we can continue attacking and see if we can kill this slime. And you can also defend too. Which boosts your defense for 1 turn. There we go. And this is the victory screen. As you can see, you gain 25 experience, and you gained a health potion, and you gain some gold. As you can see, it reflects in your menu. This demo scene has a couple things set up. So that's a static encounter. And now if you can go in the wild grass, you can get a random encounter. And random encounter is all configured. A little harder enemies. Might have to run away. We don't have any items like weapons or anything equipped, so they're just using their fists for attacking right now, so they're not very efficient. And there is abilities that you can use other than just regular attacks. I can showcase those in a moment here. So there's a skill, and there's hypnosis and cure burn. So hypnosis basically makes a target skip their turn for 2 to 5 turns. So I can use hypnosis. And if you look in the console, you can see it applies sleep for 3 turns. So you can check the console for checking that stats effect. Not every ability has an animation, so that's why I didn't show an animation, but you can set up animations. You can customize animations, prefabs, for every ability. They're just not set up for everything as of this current version. But you can continue attacking. I have debug messages showing for most things for combat in the console, which is set up so that on a build, those console messages are ignored. It only shows up when it's in the editor. I made that so that it doesn't cause any overhead for the actual builds for the game. So you can customize the code and remove the logs if you don't wish to have them. But they're just there to help for the experience initially to get up and going. There we go. As you can see, you have a health potion and a dagger and throwing dagger. So throwing dagger is a weapon you can throw, and dagger is an equipable object, so you can equip it. By going to the equipment menu, you can go to equipment, equipping the dagger. As you can see, your base damage and your melee attack goes up if you want to equip it. See, it gives 1 base damage and 1 melee attack. So that gives those stats. You can go to all different characters and stuff like that if you had more. Just to show that. That's a quick overview We'll be making more videos in the future, going over the system, showcasing more features and more in depth. This is just a highlight to get you started. Please consider backing me up and subscribing to me on Patreon, where you can unlock exclusive Discord roles and access to source code. For future updates, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As well, if you need help or support, please reach out to us on our Discord.